You clicked here because you felt it. That slow fade, when he pulled back the moment he felt like he had you, you're not crazy. It's a pattern. But Ava, she didn't chase. She shifted. And by the end of this episode, so will you. Because when you stop performing for love, you stop being forgotten. Your mystery isn't playing games, it's honoring your complexity at the distance that he seems to require. Ava mastered this rhythm. The moment you stop chasing ghosts is the moment they turn around to see where the heck you went. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Couch Tales, Why We Do What We Do. Today, we're not talking about heartbreak, we're talking about strategy. Because what you're feeling isn't rejection, it's a shift in leverage. He pulled away. You noticed. And now you think you have to try harder to win him back? No. Listen to me. Listen closely. He didn't pull away because he believed that you lost value. He pulled away because he believed that all of your value was already given to him. Your worth isn't on sale when he exits. Your magic isn't diminished by his absence. This is where most women overcorrect. But Ava, she didn't, and neither will you. When someone starts pulling back, we panic, we overcompensate, we become overly available, overly kind, overly patient. But the more available you become, the less urgent your presence seems. So what's the Machiavellian truth? What is always there is rarely valued. What might leave is what commands our attention. The pandemic of self-betrayal stops today. Your dignity is not a sacrifice on the altar of someone else's inconsistency. Every time you try to prove your place, you make it easier for him to forget why he pursued you in the first place. And Ava, she felt that pull to overcorrect when Jake pulled away. But she didn't. She didn't take the bait. Not this time. She remembered the one who chases is always the one who loses. So here's what Ava did. This is how she shifted from anxiety to authority. She stopped performing for his return. She stopped initiating check-ins. She stopped trying to feel safe in the silence. And instead, she became the silence, not to punish him, not to manipulate him, but because her energy is expensive. Her availability has to be earned, and her time isn't a consolation prize. She turned her absence into presence. Her withdrawal became a statement all of its own. She let the gap speak for itself. And the space, well, that reintroduced her value. Remember, queens aren't rejected. They are just misunderstood by those unworthy of the crown. So here's your strategy when someone pulls back. Number 1, mirror their effort, not their attitude. For example, if he used to text you every morning, but now he's gone silent, please don't feel like you need to fill the gap by sending him the good morning text. Let him feel the shift. Only respond when he does, but please don't pursue. Number 2, reinvest your energy. Post a glow-up picture of yourself on socials. Take a class with a friend. Go out, see your extended friend group. Don't center your nervous system around someone else's inconsistency. Number 3, be elegantly unbothered. Consider this. If he finally texts you, "Been busy lately," then you calmly respond, "I hope you are getting some rest." Your reply is short, it is warm, it is powerful, but most importantly, it's unclenched. And number 4, if they notice your absence, great. If they don't, even greater. Because do you really want to be involved with someone who doesn't want to be involved with you? Let the silence close this chapter for you. The algorithm of attraction isn't about being chosen, it's about being the chooser. So how did Ava proceed? She embodied the coquette. Robert Greene, the author, describes the coquette as someone who creates emotional tension, not by withholding everything, but by mastering the art of selective availability. The coquette doesn't chase, She draws people in by being present and then absent, warm and then unreachable, never cruel, just unclaimed. What is most seductive is to be elusive. You are never fully possessed, and that keeps desire alive. Robert Greene. The greatest power move in the game of love isn't possession, it's the art of graceful withdrawal. Ava didn't become cold, she became inconsistent in all the right ways. So how do you embody the coquette like Ava did? Number 1, delay your responses without guilt. Pause, girl, breathe, move your body, make him feel the anticipation, not the certainty of your response. Number 2, be selective with your warmth. Be sincere, but don't overextend yourself. Let your warmth feel earned, not automatic. Number 3, leave open loops. End a message before it feels complete. End a conversation before everyone is satisfied. Let silence make him wonder about you instead of the reverse. And number 4, embrace elegance over explanation. Trust that your absence is a message in and of itself. You don't need to explain your distance, you just need to hold on to it. Your mystery isn't playing games, it's honoring your complexity at the distance that he seems to require. Ava mastered this rhythm. She gave a little, then she pulled back, engaged deeply, then disappeared, not to punish, but to remind him of her worth. She became emotionally rich, but logistically scarce, and suddenly he was wandering again, wanting again, because he no longer felt entitled to her. He felt drawn to her. The moment you become a question rather than an answer is the moment they can't stop thinking about you. So what is the scarcity principle? Here's the dark truth. What is scarce becomes valuable, not because it's better, but because it might disappear. Ava became uncertain in the best way possible. Not flaky, just not guaranteed. And suddenly, she was being counted again instead of assumed. Predictability is emotional poverty. Mystery is power. Your intermittent absence creates the space where their addiction needs to grow. If you always give, they stop noticing what it costs you. Ava realized that she was paying emotional rent for someone who had stopped tipping. So she raised the price. Not out of spite, but out of self-respect. Constant access to you breeds entitlement. The more they expect you, the less they respect you. So, stop being the emergency contact for someone who treats you like an afterthought. So let's take a moment and look at the illusion of earning closure. Ava stopped chasing something. She stopped chasing closure. Not the dramatic kind, the quiet kind. You know, the need for answers or for final words, the need for space. But she didn't need his permission to move on. No, she didn't need his clarity. She needed her own peace. Closure isn't earned, it's chosen, and sometimes silence is the answer. The loudest response to disrespect is an elegant silence. Jake didn't come back because he missed her scent. He came back because her absence made him really see himself. Here's the truth. Men don't mirror our emotions. They mirror the value they ascribe to us. And when Ava became emotionally neutral towards Jake, he felt the vacuum that created. Her calm wasn't cold, it was magnetic. Her silence wasn't punishment, it was proof that he no longer had unlimited access to her. And that's when the game flipped. He used to feel wanted by her. Now he felt replaceable. And of course, Jake came back. They usually do. He texted, "Hey stranger, I miss you." Ava didn't rush to respond. She waited a full day and then calmly texted back, "Nice to hear from you. I've been in a really peaceful chapter lately." There was no drama, just distance wrapped in grace. Just an aside, If you're feeling like a day is too long to wait to respond to your person, then go ahead and respond. But also take a moment to reflect on why you feel the need to respond so quickly to someone who was perfectly fine with not reaching out to you for a while. That is meaningful. Anyway, the greatest revenge isn't pain. It's peace that they cannot penetrate. So how did Ava maintain the shift? She didn't reward his return with full access to her. She watched for inconsistencies in his behavior. She stayed grounded in her own routine. When he asked her out again, she said, "Let's take it slow. I don't move quickly toward energy that is still proving itself." She wasn't punishing him. She was protecting her own peace. She was protecting her growth. Your boundaries aren't walls. They are the sacred parameter of your evolution. You are not too much, beautiful soul. You are just enough. You were just too available to someone who stopped showing up for you. When he pulls back, don't plead with him. Don't perform for him. Don't chase him. Hold your ground. Mirror him, because when you move with power, girl, it arrives before you even say a word, beautiful soul. Stay curious, stay kind, and never let comfort cost you your crown. Because your detachment, well, it isn't cruelty. It's the revolution that your heart has been waiting for.